Good day, my friends. Let's learn something new today.
Welcome to another deep dive. I gotta say, today's topic might seem a little, familiar. I mean, we all see percentages.
Yeah, but sometimes I think we take them for granted. Like they're just these numbers that tell us about discounts or like how much battery is left on our phones.
Right, exactly. And you guys, the listeners, have sent in some really interesting stuff like, you've got us thinking about pizza slices and sale signs, and I even saw a few questions about like political polling numbers.
Yeah, those can be tricky.
Yeah. So for this deep dive, we're going all in on percentages,
We're going to break down what they are
how to calculate them.
and most importantly, how to really understand what they're telling us.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a percentage? I mean, we throw that word around, but what's the core concept here?
Okay, well, think of it this way. A percentage is basically just a part of a whole expressed as like a fraction of 100.
Okay.
So like the classic example that I saw from one of our listeners, a pizza cut into 8 slices.
Everyone loves pizza.
Right. So each slice of that pizza represents 12.5% of the whole pie.
Makes sense because 8 slices make a whole, and 100 divided by 8 is 12.5, right?
Exactly. And like if you gobble down 2 slices, you've eaten 25% of that pizza.
So it's kind of like a universal language for talking about proportions. Now, when it comes to actually calculating percentages, I saw the listener who sent in the pizza analogy also included 2 different methods for doing it.
Yeah. So method 1 is like the most straightforward way. You divide the part by the whole, then multiply by 100.
Okay. And to make this real, I think the listener also gave us this example of eating apples.
Yeah. They said they ate 5 out of 20 apples. So let's use that.
All right. So 5 apples, that's the part.
Yeah.
And 20 apples, that's the whole. So 5 divided by 20 is, hold on, let me grab my calculator. It's 0.25. So now let's shift gears a bit and talk about finding the percentage of a number. This is like super useful when we see things like, oh, discounts at stores, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, let's say you're eyeing this awesome shirt, and it's originally $20, but there's a tempting 20% off sale sign.
Okay, that's a good deal. So how do we figure out exactly how much money we're saving?
All right, so what you do is multiply the original price, the $20, by the discount percentage, which is 20. But remember, when we're multiplying by a percentage, we need to convert it into a decimal. So 20% becomes 0.20.
Right, we kind of touched on that earlier.
Exactly. So it's $20 times 0.20, which equals $4.
Boom. So that 20% discount means I'm saving $4 on that shirt.
Yep, you got it.
Sweet. Okay, it's kind of cool how we've used percentages to talk about pizza, apples, discounts. It feels like this concept pops up everywhere.
Right. And we haven't even scratched the surface. Think about it. Percentages are used in finance, healthcare, sports, like literally everywhere.
Totally. It's like once you understand percentages, you start seeing them everywhere, and you can finally make sense of all those numbers that used to just kind of float around in your head.
Yeah, it's like they unlock this hidden layer of understanding, right? Like suddenly you can see the relationships between things, make better decisions.